Are you in the search for a habit tracker to help you build habits for a better life? Well, if yes, you're in the right place. I'm going to share 5 habit tracker layouts for you to try. Let's start in 3, 2, 1. Let's start with layout 1. We are making a daily habit tracker. You'll have to make it every single day next to your to-do list. Start by making as many boxes as the number of habits you're tracking. Then, continue by drawing the symbols of your habits. You can also write them out if you wish to. How this habit tracker works is that if you practice a habit, you color that box in, and if you don't, you leave it blank. So you can see at the end of the day how productive you were maybe. Now, layout 2. It is a table type of habit tracker. For it, start by drawing horizontal lines. The number of rows will be equivalent to the number of habits you're tracking, and there'll be one extra row at the top. Then write the dates at the top and your habits on the left. This habit tracker works almost like the previous one, but here you put crosses instead of coloring. The days you practice the habit, you put a cross over there, and if you don't practice a habit, you leave it blank. But there is one extra feature. If you don't practice a habit for a particular reason, you can put a dash. Moving on with layout 3. It is one of my favorites, a 2-lined habit tracker. Start by making a box. Then you can leave either of the sides a little more space at both the sides. Make 15 divisions in the middle part. I made 16 divisions in the bottom line because there were 31 days in the particular month. Continue by writing the dates. Next, you can write T at the right end because it's a total section, and your habit at the left end. If you practice a habit, color that date in, and if you don't, leave it blank. At the end of the month, you can write the total days you practiced at the right section. Next, layout 4. It is a categorized habit tracker. For this, you need to have a little more habits, but in particular categories. Start by drawing a line leaving some space in the left to write your habits. Then draw 2 lines at the top. Now you can write your habits at the left corner. Leave space between categories. Write the dates at the top and you can color code your habits. This is optional. If you practice a habit, color that place in below the date, and if you don't, leave it blank. This habit tracker will help you see which category of habits you find easier to do. Maybe you find a morning routine easier than your night routine. Lastly, layout 5. It is the most aesthetic of all. Even though it takes a little more time to make, the end product is worth it. Start by drawing a circle. You can use a compass or you can do it freehand. You can even use other things that you find around your house that are circular. Then divide the circle into 4 parts. Further, divide the circle into 8 parts. Now, in each of the parts, you want to draw 3 lines, which will divide it into 4 sections. Totally, you'll have 32 sections now. And then it's easier to make it into 31 or 30 sections as per the month you are in. Then you can make the next circles. The number of places between your circles will be equal to the number of habits you want to track. I made 4 circles because I was tracking 3 habits. Now you can extend your dividing lines. Then we will do all of this in pen or color. You can directly do this with color or pen, but pencil avoids mistakes. Lastly, you need to date this habit tracker around the circle. And tada! We are done. How it works is that if you practice a habit, you color that spot in, and if you don't, you leave it blank. At the end of the month, you'll have beautiful circles.